Comparison and contrast. A comparison and contrast essay analyzes two subjects by comparing them, contrasting them, or both. Comparison in writing discusses elements that are similar, while contrast discusses elements that are different. The key to a good comparison and contrast essay is to choose two or more subjects that connect in a meaningful way. The purpose of conducting the comparison or contrast is not to state the obvious, but rather to illuminate subtle differences or unexpected similarities. For example, if you wanted to focus on contrasting two subjects, you would not pick apples and oranges. Rather, you might choose to compare and contrast two types of oranges or two types of apples to highlight subtle differences. For example, Red Delicious apples are sweet, while Granny Smith's are tart and acidic. Discussing dissimilarities between elements in a similar category will increase the audience understanding of that category, which is the purpose of the comparison and contrast essay. Similarly, to focus on comparison, choose two subjects that seem at first to be unrelated. For a comparison essay, you likely would not choose two apples or two oranges because they share so many of the same properties already. Rather, you might try to compare how apples and oranges are quite similar. The more different the two subjects initially seem, the more interesting a comparison essay will be. Thesis statement of a comparison and contrast essay should clearly state the two subjects that are to be compared, contrasted, or both, and the reason for doing so. The thesis could lean more towards comparing, contrasting, or both. Remember, the point of comparing and contrasting is to provide useful, knowledgeable information to the reader. You are writing informative papers in this class. As such, your thesis should be informative, not argumentative. You may organize compare and contrast essays in one of the following two ways: according to the subjects themselves, discussing one then the other, or according to individual points, discussing each subject in relation to each point. The organizational structure you choose depends on the nature of the topic, your purpose, and your audience.